sure it's going in. Yeah, it went in. And that's just for the thickness sake, and I just need a cap. Yeah.
Takes a little bit of...
Yeah, I don't have anything real going on in there, so it doesn't. Oh, okay, I know what happened.
Então, pessoal, esse aqui é um robozinho do Alan, é um robô da Bosch, e nós estamos sendo capazes de manipular esses objetos que estão sobre a mesa. O Honkai está ali trabalhando, tentando aprender a mexer primeiro com os braços do robô. Eles usam a tecnologia do Kinect aqui, da Microsoft, para poder justamente fazer o robô funcionar. Como vocês podem ver, tem várias câmeras. E através do óculos é possível ter a capacidade completa de movimentar o robô. Can you see the arms?
Oh yeah, I can see the arm. It's augmented rather than... Yeah.
Yep. And if you press the top left button on the left block, you get the left. You got it. Now look towards you. Can you see?
I see. Oh, hello. How are you? I can't see both my balls and things. I'll have to turn like this.
Look down, man.
Steve.
A ti te gusta? The first time is pretty difficult. Don't worry about it.
Close it, close it. You got it. No.
Ah!
It's okay.
Try another one.
Try another one.
The ball is perfect.
I'm good. I want to be realistic.
Yeah, close it, close it, close it. You got it.
Perfect.
Oh, good job. See if you can put it in the bowl.
As close as I can.
You might want to move the left arm away. That's good. Open up. Yeah. Now, see if you can grasp the whole bowl, the ball.
With the two
Oh,
arms.
the whole bowl with the...
Yeah, just with one arm.
Can you turn? Oh, you can't turn.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I didn't try that.
Alright, now you have to swap hand.
Swap hand?
So see if you can transfer the thing to the left wall. Get it there. Now close the gripper. Open the other gripper. Open it. Alright, move the right arm away. You got it!
Yay! Good job, guy.
Now see if you can make it
Yes,
move.
yes.
That's the Alan Honkai robot.
See if you can write your name on.
What's the thing to write?
Where's the
Okay,
pen?
I can give you a pen and a piece of paper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now let's go to
This will be a tough mission. try, Tot?
Okay, you got it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. I mean, Sarah's song would be flouted. Hold on, easy.
I think it's a problem for feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some nice writing here. Thank you very much.
That's helping us localize. And then I will move over. Ross will fire up the planning system. And we'll get a little noise telling me that everything's okay for me to press the button. And then I'll press the button and then I won't be driving anymore. As soon as I hear the little noise.
Alright.
Little noise. Is it thinking, Ross?
Oh wait, sorry. I'm getting there.
Wow, that's exciting. Anticipation building up.
Yeah. There we go. So now I keep my hands here just for safety reasons, so if anything happens I can touch any of the controls and like I'll take over the vehicle and the computer will disconnect. So now I'm not driving, I'm not touching anything.
Right now it's everything is automated,
Yep.
right?
Are you on the pedal?
Nope, not on the pedal, not anything. I mean, I'm nearby the pedal so I can hit the brakes, but
Or you're not on the gas, you're not
nope,
at all?
not touching.
I see.
If you want to cross a car.
Does it cross? Does it take a cut
Lane
over?
change? Yeah. So right now the way the lane changes are is if there's somebody slower in front of us and it tries to maintain its speed, it will do a lane change to go around that person. Unfortunately, we have it set to do the speed limit, and nobody does the speed limit, so you probably won't see a lane change unless there's a really slow driver.
Oh, it does the turning itself too.
It does everything. I'm not doing anything.
It's automated, man!
Awesome.
So we also
Wow.
we also have a vehicle in Germany, and we're also testing it on the German autobahns. And there the situation is quite different because you often have slower trucks in the right lane, and so there very often the car is doing lane changes.
A lot, actually.
Because it's actually the law that you always have to go to the right when there's no traffic, so it's constantly going in and out all the time.
I
Yep.
see.
Yeah,
And this is
actually-
also an excellent test for our whole system to test in different countries, different environments, and make sure that the behavior can work in all
Perfectly.
different situations. Yeah.
Yeah. So one perfect example of that is the LRR in the back bumper. So we have a long-range radar pointed out the back of the car, and for American drivers, it sort of doesn't make any sense because why would you need to look 250 meters to the back when you do a lane change? Normally, it's people in traffic like this, but on the autobahn, you can have speed differentials of up
So
to
big.
250 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
My God.
And so you have to look really far back before you make that lane change. And to do it safely, you need to look really far back.
Wow.
So that's really, like Ross said, this is a perfect example of just working in two countries opens up so many more how you think about things. Because if you just work in one country, you just don't think about these things. Like the lights being up in this corner, like the speeds of the autobahn.
Without actually driving.
So yeah.
And if you want to turn it off, the automated system.
Yeah, so we
You
can watch
just-
right under the bridge here. It's a perfect
Alright.
time to turn it off. So I don't like how it goes under the bridge. I'm an engineer, so I just tap the brakes, the sound goes,
and
and
stop
now I'm
it.
driving.
Perfect. Wow.
So
You
now
don't have to like.
You don't need to take
I
care of
see.
nothing. Just
No, no.
start driving.
So now we
again.
just push the button again, and it's driving again.
That's awesome, man.
Wow. And it scans like the white patches on the road to know which lane or how.
Yeah,
does it
so
do a
so
GPS?
like I said before, we have a whole bunch of configurations that we run, and we run them differently every time. So like we're always testing different configurations. So right now what you're driving on is not looking at the white markings.
I see.
We've pre-mapped the route, and we know where all of the lanes are.
I
So it's
see.
more like a railroad. It's like a train,
I
where
see.
there's tracks on the road, and it's following those tracks on the road.
Wow.
Yeah, but having said that, it has the liberty to change lanes according to the current traffic situation.
Yes.
So let's say if someone from the left.
Oh
is
yeah,
cutting
sorry.
in.
It's not like a railroad in that case. In that it can select the lane that it wants to go to. Yes. Yes.
But it's like the railroad that you have.
It follows
the
this
lane,
track, yeah,
yes, but you can change. lanes.
Exactly.
it
Yeah.
can prevent such a kind of accident if somebody just crashed right in the front of us. Do you believe that the system can decide between go further or maybe cross to the other line?
Yeah. So right now, the way the lane changes works are so like this is a perfect example. So we slowed down for the other car, and now we're going to slow down for this car. So it drives a little bit like my grandmother as it backs way off.
But it's so totally safe, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you notice it didn't do a lane change because it's constantly checking the lanes around us, making sure if it's safe to do the lane change. So it'll just slow down if it's not safe, and it'll actually do a lane change. So I forget. I guess Farm Hill I can do a change at. Yeah, let's do Farm Hill. We have to turn around at some point. So I guess I'll take the next exit to turn around.
Which one are we taking?
Farm Hill? I think we can change over at Farm Hill, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the awkward one though, where I have to. Whatever.
So 65 is the same speed limit over there.
Exactly. And like you see, nobody does the speed limit. They always do like 10% more, but our car is following the rules. So I'm just gonna take over because we want to take this exit.
Better that you can't get a ticket, right?
Yeah. And so like the sounds are an auditory way of like telling me what the state of the system is. So as we moved from one lane to another lane, the sound went off and then went back on to let me know that you were in a correct position to activate, and then I wasn't in a correct position, and then I was in a correct position again. And then as we left the highway, it made it sound like I am not able to go into the mode anymore because we're off the highway. This is not part of our route. So it would work very similar in the future, where the car would say, yeah, you can do stuff here,